So, Casey White.
Oh, yeah?
The manhunt that everybody is talking about. He's back behind bars where he belongs tonight, almost 2 weeks after all of this happened. So he's going to be spending the foreseeable future at the Donaldson Correction Facility in Birmingham, Alabama. He was returned to Alabama last night after being captured in Indiana. Vicky White, the corrections officer who helped him escape, of course, died as a result of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So Casey White is facing a new charge of escape in the first degree. The focus now turns to his trial for capital murder. It is set to happen a month from now. Right after the arraignment last night, Lauderdale County District Attorney told us here at NewsNation they may also pursue further charges against Casey White after they review more of the evidence. So we got to thinking, what is he going to be facing in this new facility, Donaldson in Birmingham? So we want to bring in Larry Levine tonight. He is with Wall Street Prison Consultants, the founder. Larry, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So what do you know about this Donaldson facility, this prison in Birmingham?
It's run by the Alabama Department of Corrections. It's a higher security facility, and they're going to throw him in the hole. The special housing unit, the SHU, call it what you want. It's not going to have any contact with anybody. And you know what they say, that they're going to have to pipe sunlight into him because they're going to lock him down. But on the other hand, they're not going to keep him in there forever because the likelihood is this guy's never going to get out ever again. And he's going to achieve like folk hero status among the inmates. That he escaped, he had a cop help him escape, and he was having sex with her. And the staff, I mean, they're going to be real cautious. I imagine in the Lauderdale County Jail, they've changed a lot of their security procedures. And he's dangerous. He wanted to hold court on the highway. He never figured that he would get out alive, so he really had nothing to lose. And I honestly think that he's going to point the finger at the lady. It's not like she can defend herself. He's going to say that it was her idea. She took me out. She did this. She had a car waiting, and I'm a victim here, too. See, this is a classic inmate ploy. Got into her head. He played her. Classic inmate manipulation. He told her what she wanted to hear. He told her how beautiful she was lonely, and he just wanted to get laid. He didn't give a shit about her. Oh, sorry about that. The relationship was in her mind, and they left that hotel. I know the mindset of criminals. They left that hotel because they were getting on each other's nerves. Imagine this. Imagine being locked in a dumpy hotel with your ex.
I'd rather not.
You can't go out and do anything.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's crazy.
Larry,
they were driving each other nuts.
Let me get your thoughts on this, because they described the area that Casey White will be confined to as one for the behaviorally difficult to manage inmate. What does that mean? I mean,
that's the
read between the lines.
Special housing unit.
So how will the corrections officers be treating him differently? So you think he'll be a celebrity among the inmates, but how will the corrections officers be handling this giant?
They'll probably send 2 or 3 cops when they have to take him out of the cell. You know, he'll be belly chained. He'll have the leg chains. He'll have the belly chain. He'll be doing the shuffle. They're going to be real careful with this guy, but this guy knows that he's never getting out, and essentially he has nothing to lose. And, you know, I was looking at all the reports that they're going to charge him with this and charge him with that. The guy's doing 75 years already, right? For what? The home invasion, carjacking, and a police chase in 2015?
Well, and he faces the capital murder charge from the 2015 stabbing of Connie Ridgway.
You're right. You're right about that, but what difference is it going to make to run this scum through court and charge him and give him additional sentences?
Well, I mean, that's the system. I mean, it's a messy system, but it's the system, right? I mean, he still has due process, right? He's still got to go through the system.
Well, okay. So let's stack charges on him that really mean nothing. We're going to give him another 100 years. We're going to run that concurrent. We're going to give him a big fine, but the guy doesn't have any money to pay his fine. It's very sad what happened, but this whole court process, at least in this guy's case, this is a hoax. It is.
It is sad. Larry, we appreciate you coming on tonight. Thank you.
An honest man.
Always here.
Yeah.
We'll have you back.
Larry
We'll have
calls
you
it
back.
the way it is,
Yeah,
especially on cable at late night. Good to see you, Larry.
That's all right. No, to Larry's point, it is sad because Vicky White, for better for worse, died.
Yeah.
And Connie Ridgway, who I mentioned in 2015, was stabbed to death in her own home. I interviewed her son, Austin, last week. He wanted Casey White caught. He will stand trial in her murder, which he confessed to and then has recanted his statement. So we'll be covering that because this is a guy with a really long, very dangerous, scary rap sheet.
Yeah, and also imagine now the difference of how it's going to be to hold that trial. Because he was there just in regular county jail awaiting trial. Things are going to be a little different from here on out.
At Donaldson. All right, parents right now, thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.